What is up, everybody? Today I'm back playing some more Pokemon TCG Live. Today we're busting out a super cool deck that I really think hasn't gotten enough coverage recently, and that's going to be Cynthia's Garchomp. You know, we have the Pokemon World Championships coming up very soon, and I've just not seen that many people utilize this deck. I think that has a bunch of cool tech options. It's very fun and easy to play, and I think it could be a sleeper OP pick for Worlds. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments section, but this is the list. You guys can use this list as well in your own games. I'm leaving this list in the comments below, but yeah, it's going to be Cynthia's Garchomp going for those big corkscrew dives. Being able to refresh your hand and deal a ton of damage every single turn is great. Being able to go for a big Draconic Buster and do 260 is also amazing as well. You also have like good support mons, like you know, Cynthia's Roserade giving you a 30 damage steroid to all of your Cynthia's Pokemon's attacks, and being able to use Munkidori to transfer damage from Garchomp, which has a massive 330 base HP, which gets even better with some of Cynthia's specific cards. It's absolutely amazing, and this deck's a lot of fun. You even have like good single price attackers like Spiritomb if they have different ways to mitigate like EX mons and stuff like that. Good old-fashioned Budew is not bad either. One of the coolest cards in this deck is going to be Cynthia's Power Weight. This gives 70 health to the Cynthia's Pokemon it's attached to, so that makes your Garchomp have 400 health. So using that with Munkidori lets you basically become unKOable and really keeps your Garchomps out of range. And remember, the whole time you're refreshing your hand with corkscrew dives, you're going for big Draconic Busters whenever you want to, and you can be going for like Crispins to be able to get like, you know, more energy accelerated onto those Garchomps. So every single turn you could be dealing 290 if you have a Roserade on the board. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of healing. That's technically 320, which is enough, I think, to KO, almost KO a Zard, right? If you have like one Munkidori, if you have two Munkidoris, that's 350. So like technically that's a lot of damage. So that's my line for this deck. Again, if you guys want to try this deck out for yourself, link in the description, and not link, but like the deck's Pokepaste in the description, guys. We're gonna hop into some games. Wish me luck. Here we go. I wish I had this as a playmat. I think this is such a cool looking playmat. I would totally use this. That is not a good hand, but I mean, I do have a switch, so I think that's good. I think the one switch in this deck is actually, you know, totally usable. And you don't want to have like an air balloon here, just because, like, you know, Garchomp has 0 retreat. You don't want to waste an item on that thing. I would love it if they had to mull. But yeah, we can Buddy Poffin into like a Gible, go for our Arven next. Or I mean, we're gonna be able to go. I think we're going second, right? Yeah, because we lost the coin flip. So let's see what they want to do here. I think we have pretty good lines. Spiritomb is not a bad opener. I think it's definitely a usable card. So, yeah. 10 damage for each damage counter on all of your bench Cynthia's Pokemon. That's so good. It's weird that they threw that it's not affected by our weakness there. Alright, so let's see what they got here. Looks like they did not mull. Dunsparce. Oh, Arctipex. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to actually get an energy. That's actually really... Oh, they made me go first. That's fine. Yeah, I don't care about that. Like, I'm super happy to attach an energy there. And then next turn, I can, like, evolve here. Search my deck for... Ooh, I can evolve here. And then search for a Garchomp. And then Rare Candy right there and just go straight into Garchomp, drop my switch, and get ready to go. I wonder if I'm gonna get Iono'd here. That would be unfortunate. Because like we still have the Arven too, so like we can, you know, search our deck for like Earthen Vessel. I'm happy to get Arven back. Awesome. So like I'm gonna get Earthen Vessel off our Arven, maybe the Cynthia's Power Weight, and we're just gonna start dumping them with Cynthia's Garchomp here, unless they're all prized. Holy moly, that would be so unlucky. But they're loading up, and I think we're gonna be in a good spot. We're gonna get a good knockout right off the rip, and have the resources to win the rest of the game from here. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Cynthia's Garchomp in the current meta? I know when it came out in Destined Rivals, I know like a lot of people weren't really feeling the deck, right? Ooh, that's great. That's great. He's gonna get so much value out of that. A lot of value. Yeah, I know a lot of people weren't really feeling it. They thought it felt clunky, but I think all of the decks in Destined Rivals that are based off like themed trainers, other than Arven, right, are all like really, really good, right? I think all of them are very viable. Another Arven draw. So what we want to do is we want to evolve this Gabite, right? And we would like to search for a Garchomp. Let's get this art. So it won't let me switch the art. I'll get this one. All right. And then what we were going to do is rare candy right there into the big Garchomp here. So we can Corkscrew Drive will get the KO. And we already have enough energy to do that, but I will Arven here. And like honestly, like what do we need? We need Earthen Vessel, and then we need Power Weight. Yep. So good. So we're going to drop a Switch. We're gonna drop Earthen Vessel. Discard our Night Stretcher. I'm gonna grab 2. I don't really mind that I'm getting 2 energies because like I want to be able to Arven from Munkidori next turn. Attach the Power Wave. Might as well attach this other energy here. I don't really see a reason not to. And just Corkscrew Dive for a knockout and draw 4. Busted. Busted. Oh, we love that. I would like to draw cards. Thank you. Cool. So we drew an Iono, we drew a Crispin, and we get a prize. Kinda nice. Cynthia's Power Weight. Cool. So every single turn we can just like dump our hand and get that big heal. So we're in a great spot here. Garchomp has 400 health. That is ridiculous. So next turn what we're probably going to want to do is Buddy Poffin out 2 Gibles, Arven for Ultra Ball. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Like, I'm going to try and get my Munkidori, like, loaded up next turn. I think that's, like, the big play. Save our Crispin to be able to load up a Garchomp, a secondary Garchomp. And being able to do, like, 260 is, like, no joke. No joke at all. With 400 health, it's, like, actually just ridiculous. This thing is way too big. And having Grass as a weakness, like, isn't that bad. I think a lot of people have stopped using a lot of the, like, Grass Mewtwo stuff. Let's see what this guy has. Gonna want to get this thing off the board sooner than later. Definitely sooner than later. So if I can draw my way into like a boss's orders, I'll just rip the backs off the board. Let's see though. Just like that's their only real mon that's doing anything spectacular here. Hey, taking the long turn. I mean, I like Dunsparce too. I like Dunsparce. Yeah, it would be really cool, I think, to see some Cynthia's Garchomp player at Worlds. I think that would be the coolest thing ever, because a lot of people just aren't really playing this deck at all. And I think it's actually still really, really good. So let's see what they got. My turn here. So I would like to pop PAL. There's a boss sort of top deck. Rip it. Oh my gosh. Did we just pop the PAL and take 2? It would speed the game up, but this is their engine. So I think you do hit that. That being said, I think we want a Buddy Poffin first off. We can grab 2 of these. And then we can Champion's Call if we want to get our like Roserade going, I guess. But then we wouldn't have any room for Munkidori. I could just evolve here. I don't really need to do that. So here we go. Here we go. I don't really need to be doing much else. Like, I think we should just boss's orders. It's really what I do think. But an Arven would really let me speed things up. No, I'm completely fine doing it like this. I'll attach, I'm gonna save my energy. Yeah, this is a weird turn. I guess I can't really do anything. I have to bosses. I'll still draw 2. Yeah, that's fine. I think like, oh, I didn't KO. I'm an idiot. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, I got some more energy. That was stupid. I tend to do that sometimes. For some reason, I thought that it would KO. You know, it's obviously not going to KO. I need to do the big move. Iono's fine here. I don't really mind. If he ever does any damage to me, we can Munkidori to finish knocking that guy out. There's a Munkidori right there. Munkidori and an Iono, it's great. Oh, he's gonna take a long turn here. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Yeah, I guess like for some reason I guess I've been playing a lot of Hop Zacian, right? And so like I saw like the Cynthia's Power Away, you know, like I have additional damage boosters. I'm just used to having like an extra like 60 damage on like everything that I do. Whoopsie daisy. But he can pop off here. He can do all this stuff. That's crazy, man. There's a rare candy going into Greninja. Yep. 310. So I actually can't break that thing. But I want to get it off the board sooner than later. I want to get this thing off the board too. So let's see what they're doing, man. They're trying to load up. The problem is for them too, like they can't really do that much to the Garchomps. Like the Garchomps are massive right here. Like you can do 170, but that's fine. There he goes, loading up this PAL. Better late than never. Hey, at least we have an actual game on our hands, right? If I would have actually just knocked that thing out last turn, it would have been over. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to knock out this turn. Fez, don't need that. I'll drop my Munkidori. I'll drop a Gabite. And I will Champion's Call for a Gabite. I do not want any of these because my Gabite is prized. I mean, I could get a Garchomp, but it won't do anything because I'm going to, well, screw it. I'll grab the Garchomp. And I will attach here, and then I'm going to Iono, I think. I think Iono is still fine here. Yeah. Catcher is relatively useless. We have another Power Weight. Let me just see what this guy does. It's best to put this Power Weight here so you don't get KO'd by Greninja, right? And we have bosses for next turn. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Cool. So I'll get my KO here. Takes out a lot of their engine. Draw some cards. I like that you draw your cards before getting your prizes too. I think that's very, very cool. Alright. Professor's Research. Hey, that's not bad. So, like, I can dump these supporters the next couple turns. Like, I can do bosses orders. Let's see, 220. So I can just OHKO that thing whenever I feel like it. So next turn we're going to get 2 more prizes. And then we'll probably just pick off his last couple Mons. That's fine. I wish I did load up a Roserade here, but, like, at the same time, yeah, it's fine. I would need to... let me think about this. I would need to... start getting a Munkidori active, but like, doesn't this sound like it's really good? Like Munkidori Chomp, like if you get set and you have 2 Munkidoris, like Chomp has so much base health. Like the way the decks are getting over this thing is they're getting big enough to like one-shot, and you can't one-shot a Garchomp. It's way too big. Like Cynthia's thing just gives you so much health, 70 health. It's ridiculous. Attach an energy there, yep. Only needs the 1 to do 170. Ultra Ball for Dunsparce. Shocking. Oh, server. Discard server, sorry. I was like, what? Okay. There it is. I wonder if I should even use Boss's Order. I might just take a couple little KOs here. Don't really need to Iono or anything weird. Yeah, the problem with, like, if I'm not Ionoing, you know, I guess I could bosses. I've already used 2. I think I do run 3 bosses, so there still would be 1 more in the deck. I'd like to have 1 just in case I need it, you know? Max Rod, oh man. He cooking. Alright. The full backs line. Not bad, not bad. Be nice to have 1 more energy too. I think that'd be kind of nice to have like at least 1 more energy. Load up 2 of them, not bad, right? So I can take a KO here and then KO something else and then just bosses that. I think that's fine. There we go. We drop a Luminous energy on there. I'm gonna save everything. I don't think I need to drop like anything else. It sucks that like we can't really draw anything though. Yep. Dumpy. And this is the problem when you can't like dump your hand fast enough, you know, when you don't want to drop your hand. Buddy popping Lamel. Cool, yeah. Just chill. I guess I could have searched for a Garchomp that turn. I could have also searched for a Gabite. That's my mistake. I could have done a little bit more. Bringing the PAL right out, huh? Okay. Now let's see. They got some shots here. Yeah, I just don't think they have enough damage. Like, Garchomp's just way too big. And, like, Draconic Buster is going to be able to get the big KO. It's so weird seeing Shenpao not have, like, a weakness to fighting, too. It's, like, 4 times weak to fighting normally. Alright. I still think we live, though. Like, 1, 2... Yeah, we'll see how much they ditch. Discard any amount of water energy, and it's 60 times. So it's, like, 120, 240, plus 30 is, like, 270. Like, we're not even, like, close to dead. And we have a second Garchomp kind of, like, ready to go. That works for me. Arven. I like this draw. It lets me get... Well, first of all, I can get a rare candy and just go right into... Let me think about how I want to do that. Yeah, because I want the rare candy. And I don't even need this card. Okay. Yep, just load those up over there. I wish I had a little bit more energy, but it's okay. Can use Munkidori. I'd like to move the damage over there. So you select the Garchomp and then go... Let's see, I only need 3, so I can go like 1, 2, 3 and knock out here. I think that if I get... Let's see. How much do I do normally? I do... 2... Is it 260? Yeah, it is 260. Alright. I need to move the damage over there. Ah! It won't let me do it! What am I... Why isn't this working? Okay. That's stupid. Oh well, that's really dumb. That's one of the problems with TCG Live. Like, every once in a while, I get lost in the menus. That happens to me all the time. I guess we're just gonna burst her. Buster. Damn, that sucks. Because I was gonna be able to set up to knock out that thing. Alright, there's an energy back, so like we're good. We can just hard swap out, bring in this guy, and then finish off. We still have the boss's orders too, so like we can boss anything out. That was lame though. Yeah, like every once in a while I get kind of caught in the menus of like selecting which mon to take it off of. I don't know. Let me know if that happens to you, but that's frustrating. That's what I get for playing games early in the morning, right? First game of the day is always a little bit painful. There's the backs. You can come in hot versus Garchomp, but I still got a lot of health. Yeah, I still have like 260 HP. It's ridiculous, man. So I can just pop anything, really. Big Greninja. Not gonna do it. Here he is. We got 1 damage counter on him, Lamau. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is Night Stretcher a fighting energy. Just manual retreat because Garchomp has no retreat, which is absolutely amazing. Come in here, boss's order, one of those in the back, and just go for the knockout with Draconic Buster. I guess we don't even need to Night Stretcher, but I'll still do it. Look at those energy, bro. That's funny. There's no reason not to load the energy up if you want to use PAL. So they're going to hit stuff in the back, but like, that's fine. Good for them. They got a knockout. They did it. Okay. I mean, honestly, we could just boss's order if we want to. Give me an energy. But I'll play this the right way. Okay. And Draconic Buster. Cool. So we'll take those wins. A little bit clunky, right? But, you know, other than the misplays, I think the deck worked great. And I think Cynthia's Garchomp is a ton of fun to play. Right, we got some packs from that. We got Swaddle, Herdier. I love, like, these are all Gen 5 mons. I think that's the coolest thing about it. It's just like a Gen 5 set. Pharaoh Seed, Zebstrika, and Cofagrius. Let's go a little bit faster. Because, like, honestly, the only thing worth getting is the stuff in the last, like, part of it. Oh, Full Art Swaddle, not bad. And, ooh, Whimsicott EX. Very, very cool, mon. Alright. Gigalith. Stoutland. I should make a deck around this. I like Stoutland a lot. And Terrakion. Love Terrakion. There's also a new art on Terrakion that came out recently that I like a lot. So, I'm getting the full line here. Full art. Ooh, Reshiram EX. Hey, not bad. I think that's my 4th one. Hey, I got 150 credit for that. That's sick. Reshiram EX deck coming relatively soon. One of my favorites. Haxorus. Okay. And here we go. Air Balloon. And nothing. That's crazy. That's a rare. So we got 265 coins out of that. That's actually kind of nice. Ooh, looks like we're going first this time. Man, I hope we can actually get like the full setup into like a Garchomp on turn 2. That would be absolutely amazing. We got a Gible. You know, we got a rare candy. Just gotta draw something. Oh my gosh, not like this. Yeah, let's see what happens. We got a Buddy Poppin' too. Like, that's not bad at all. So let's see. It'd be nice. Maybe they Iono us. That'd be really, really cool. So let's see what they got. It'd be really cool if they mold. I wonder if they're playing Mewtwo. Mewtwo Spidops would be very bad to fight against here. But Gible is what we have here. Yeah, let's see it. What do you guys think it's going to be? I'm going to call Eevee. I think it's going to be Eevee. I think the Mewtwo sleeves are bait. Wondering if they want to play something on the bench. Honestly, they don't need to play anything on the bench. They're going second, so like I can't do anything weird to them. That looks like guard. Arven, whoa, that's a great top deck. Cool. So now like I actually have something to do to not brick. So like I can get like Ultra Ball. I can go right into Garchomp here. So I think I'm gonna go Gible, and I'm gonna go Roselia here. And I think I'll just dip the turn from here. But like this is looking like it's going to be a really good game. Like if they donk, that's really funny. Because like next turn we have Arven for Ultra Ball. And we just go Rare Candy right into the Garchomp. I think I Buddy Poppin'. I guess I shouldn't be like happy that they're not donking. What is this? Charizard? Ooh, Charizard, cool. I'll fight Charizard. The Mewtwo sleeves were bait. They're going to get a good draw off this. Charizard is a bit of a weird matchup, I would say. But definitely one that I think I can handle with Gible. Yep. Man, they have the holo cards, man. They got the good stuff. Are they Professor researching? Okay, they're just going for the dipping of Gasping draw. Yeah, cool. Works for me. I get a prize here, too. Another Arven. Not bad. So we're going to Arven. I'm going to grab Ultra Ball and Power Weight. Love that. Maybe I should have gotten the evolution thing to get like both these guys going, but I think that just drawing a bunch of cards is probably good. Honestly, I don't really need Crispin here. I don't really need Super Rod either. And I think just having this energy is fine. We're going to grab Garchomp. And then next turn we can like Arven as well. Alright. Yeah, I'll attach here. And that way we get like the bigger draw when we go for the knockout. Cool. That is a big draw with that. Woo! +5. Oh my gosh. And we can Arven for a rare candy too. I love rare candy. It's like one of my absolute favorite cards. This is looking good for us, man. Like 400 health. I think we're looking good. We have a Crispin too. Yeah, I vibe with this. So let's see what they got. I think the only thing I'd be missing here that I wish I had in this hand was a boss's orders. Love that Tremullion art too. Rare Candy's going right up into Zard. Yep. Okay, so search your deck for some fire energy, right? Yep. Attach your Pokemon any way you like. And it's going to do 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent's taken. So I've taken 1, so it's going to do 210, which puts me within range of a KO. I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should... let me think about this. Like, maybe I should Munkidori, get that loaded. Because if I Munkidori'd that correctly, I would be able to, like, win, I think. Alright, let's think about this. So I can Arven for Munkidori. I definitely can. There's nothing stopping that. I don't want to let them knock this thing out. I could almost knock them out too. I think I'll Arven for a Rare Candy and a Cynthia's Power Wave. Right, Rare Candy's the right play. I have the other Garchomp there. Yeah, that's right. Where's the inspect board thing? Go away. Go back. Yep, that's correct. And I will drop a Cynthia's Power Weight here. Rare Candy. Yeah, I don't need to do anything weird here, you know? Let me think. I don't need Spiritomb for anything. Alright, and then I'm just gonna retreat. I'm just gonna do 100, draw 3. Yep. I'll take my 100 and draw 3. I think that's fine. Cool. And if they want to bosses, like I can just, you know, like attach and, you know, revenge KO. Yeah, they have a second Zard loaded. If they have bosses, they have bosses, you know. Oh, are they gonna retreat? Like bring this out and retreat and then come in with this guy? That's actually kind of sick. I need to get a Munkidori going. I just goes for Burning Darkness. That's fine. I really, really need to get a Munkidori going. What would be the best way to do that? We can go here. We can Champions Call the deck thin. It's any Cynthia's Pokemon too. I'm gonna get the Roserade, I think. Just to have it, you know, I don't see a problem with that. And then just check out what's in here for a sec. I'm trying to see if I can go into, yeah, it's just Iono. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I was going to attach this to something just to deck thin it, but I don't think I'll redraw it. Okay. Dang. We have Monkey. Oh, we got it. We got it. Cool. That's it. Okay. Let me just make sense here. What are you at exactly? You're at 230. So, yeah, let's Munkidori. Let's try and use this ability right. There it is. I just wanted to get the health off. I guess I should have put it back there. I'm an idiot. Yeah, whoops. I keep messing up the Adrenabrains, bro. Never lucky. But now I'm out of range there. Would it actually have done anything to put the damage on that Charizard? Because he could have been at 300, and then I could have got him down to 270. Yeah, I would have KO'd. Actually, I can still get the KO. Forgot. This is going to do 290. No, I can't get it. I can't get it. Dang it. I actually messed up. I could have, like, had it. Ah, oh well. But I am still out of range of... Actually, I'm not out of range because I just took 2 more prizes. That doesn't really matter. I think we still win. Yep. That's his last Mon. He's going to get 2 prizes here. We got to get loaded up onto a second Garchomp. I think that's like the last thing that we do. I think we can unfair stamp them really hard. So I'm going to go here. No, I'm going to go here, I think. And just do that big damage. Keep doing this. So you select there and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then this is where we get them bad. It's a good draw. Move an energy for next turn too. Alright, go nuts. They're at 10 HP. I could swing him with the Budew for game, bro. They're gonna get 2 prizes here. But let's see if we got them like into no back row. Oh my god, we got him into a poppin'. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna have 1 more Garchomp like loaded up though, so I think that's fine. Can't believe we unfair stamped him into a poppin', bro. Big damage. Wow. Alright, he's out of stuff though. He'll get an energy off that. Oof. Alright, so I cannot lose this Garchomp. Mucho importante. I wish I had a way to like get 10 damage spread somewhere. I could have spread the damage better, you know what I mean? It's my fault. Research is a good draw actually. 22 cards left in the deck. Is there anything worth having? No, I don't need any of those. I guess I could have deck thinned them. Crispin's a good draw. I think all my Garchomps are gone. I wanted Rescue Stretcher, that's what I wanted. The right play might honestly be to like Budew KO this thing and then item lock them. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Double bosses orders. Oh my gosh, not like this, bro. And now that Charmander, like, can't really do anything. Oh, what a good draw. But also, like, we left them... Now they can't win, basically. Into 1. That's a great draw, though, honestly. Yeah, like, you can't bosses me now. Like, you can do whatever you want, but we got it. And we just retreat after Garchomp win. Close game, right? Close game. I could have won a turn earlier if I would have correctly utilized Munkidori. But we take these wins. Corkscrew! Busted. Oh, we love to see it. Give me those cards. Give me those cards. And we take those wins all the way to the bank, guys. If you guys like this sort of content, you want to see more Pokemon TCG content, think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're still trying to get to 700 subs. We're so close. We're 1 sub away from 700. We'll have to have you along for the ride. Remember, we are going to Worlds next week, so I'm very excited to be, you know, attending the World Championships again this year. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, just like it is every year. And yeah, hopefully we see some Cynthia's Garchomp players at the event, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And other than that, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.